you go, we're on the Fairline Gran Turismo GT50. Massive hydraulic high-low bathing platform, so you can put your tender on there, lower it into the water and not have to crane it off, which is quite nice. I believe this is a big locker on the back here. Nice big chunky teak coming up. Controls there for the bathing platform. This is quite neat as well, look. The styling on here. Beautifully moulded with a mirror. Rope locker, so your rope tails come off the cleats, drop down into there. Big seating area here right the way around. Engine access, it's ready to show, so I won't bother to go into the engine, but engine access down there. Decent size teak table here. And then these two massive doors slide right the way across here. So if it's a bit grotty old day, you can shut the weather out. Storage down in here. Grill. Little sink in there, wash your hands when you're cooking. And I won't go forwards because we're going to show, but you can gain access to the foredeck on both sides. Lovely large saloon area here with massively huge vast windows. The woodwork on Fairlines is just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The build quality is exceptional on these boats. Got the stitching in the leather, got the lacquering on the wood. Large pop-up TV, beautifully illuminated drinks cabinets, and I would imagine under here, yeah, there you go, isotherm fridge. And a bit of storage in there. It's got additional storage under the helm seats, so that's a bit AV in there. You've got your Fusion stereo, fire extinguisher and extra storage. But even just look at the way they finished. This isn't just wooded, it's actually finished in like a lacquered effect. Beautiful. Stitching on the back of the seats, really nice. So high-low table there as well, really deep seating. This particular boat, and you can see it over there, has air conditioning. And then right at the top here, these big blinds drop all the way down so you can close this off at night. Large opening sunroof. So with the sunroof open and the rear doors open, slid right the way across, this is very open boat. No carpet in here, wooden floor, looks like American oak, which is quite nice. It means you can walk in and out the boat without having to take your shoes off or wet and sandy feet. This is another thing which is really nice, this little helm nook. So you can sit here when the boat's being driven and look forwards rather than sitting at an angle. I'll take a step up, so over on the starboard side we have the helm station. Two beautifully made Fairline seats, as you'd imagine, with the bolsters. So what have we got here? Quite a unique, a slightly different steering wheel for Fairline, but credit to them, they're not following everybody else. This is your pod control, so effectively whichever way you want the boat to go, you push it. So you want the boat to go to starboard, you push it to starboard. If you want to go to port, you push it to port. Forwards, backwards, and then you can twist it depending on exactly what you want the boat to do. These are the throttles. These are the air trim controls. Hidden down there is your bow thruster, port and starboard. Volvo engine controls. Garmin repeater here for the Garmin navigator that you've got on the side here. VHF radio. Another Dometic air conditioning controller. Quite a nice little side window, so you can talk to your crew, but equally you can stand here and put your head right the way out the top of the sunroof and see what's going on. Usual array of carling switches. Very TT. Go and have a look at an Audi TT. I think you'll find they've stolen these vents off an Audi TT, but nevertheless, beautiful finish. Volvo Penta engine controls, so you've got fuel, oil pressure, oil temperature, and fuel tank, and then you've got two engine gauges, and this little chap here is a helm indicator that tells you which way your pod drives or your helm's pointing before you apply power. Conventional compass, and then just an area, space area there. Right, let's go and have a look down below. So, beautiful opening area. So with the sunroof open, obviously the light's going to flood down into the galley and saloon area. Also cleverly they've put in this glass panelling or recessing in here. So let's take a drop down there. So what's that, 4 or 5 steps down into the saloon. Fantastic little out of the way seating area. So you can have a quick meal there or the morning coffee. Little hole window down the side there. This takes you into the fore cabin. Unusual layout, but why not? Very large separate shower, which is really nice. Twin V berths. So effectively the idea is this can be 2 singles like it is at the moment, or you can slide them together to the middle. That one comes over there, that one comes in, lock them in the middle, and you've got a very large double berth. Nice whole windows again with the little poppers there open up, nice blinds, air conditioning, ventilation, storage overhead, Fusion stereo speakers. But just look at the quality of that woodwork. All the graining matches. Lovely diamond stitched headboard. 4 hatch out, so escape hatch. That's interesting. You can come in through this door. Let's just shut that door off because I suspect it's quite nice. So this is the master cabin. In here or under this you've got the loo. That's a pretty much large slab of marble. Behind there you've got the sink, bit of storage, mirror here with all storage behind it, heating vent there. But what's quite clever is you go into the cabin, come through here, got storage in here, lovely wardrobe, but the woodwork is just incredible. And then from there you go into the galley. So here you go. Galley, sink, conventional Mitsa tap. You've then got window with an opening vent, ceramic hob, microwave, storage all around, bin in there, drawer storage. Oh, look at that, it's quite neat. Drawer storage, and I suspect that's, look at that cutlery. I suspect, there you go, look at that. All bespoke to the boat. How beautiful. Fridge freezer, and there as you'd expect. Then your AC and DC systems. So DC controls everything that's 12 volt on the boat, because your battery voltage, amps, drawers, and then the AC system is effectively the shore power that's coming in from the mains. A couple of steps down. Actually interesting. What's in here? Look. Oh, look at that for a bit of clever storage. Who doesn't love a slide out drawer? If you don't love a slide out drawer, tell me in the comments why. Right, and down here is the midships master cabin. Couple of steps down, but what it does give you is a really decent sized bed. Slightly reduced headroom, but you've got to remember this is a 50-foot boat. There's a little step down in here, but once you're down, other than being on the sides here, you've got full headroom. Beautiful little sofa bed there. Separate Fusion stereo, but look at this, the diamond stitching on this panel and the fitted lights, so beautiful. Go through here and you've got your ensuite heads. So nice and light that they've got dark wood on the boat, which is really nice, but in the heads and in the smaller spaces they filled them with like a light wood. Loo down there with a marble overlay, nice sink, again I don't know how well you can see it, but big whole windows with openings, storage here. Oh, lights gone out, automatic lights, which is nice, and another full-size shower in there. So there you go, fantastic, absolutely beautiful boat. So there you go, it's only a 2-berth boat, but I'm imagining you could probably make that into a bed if you wanted to, but I don't know why you'd bother. So, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Any comments, put them in the box.